Hey guys, what's going on today? This is me, Dal Sue. We're back with some more Forest Village. You can see half completed Windmill, and some various sundry houses and things like a well and a shack here. Yeah, we're going to be making this into the breadbasket of our little island. We've got some terracing going on here. This took me quite a while to get, and it's still probably not enough. We want to open up a little more room for the fields. However, most of the available hands we have right now are spoken for. Everyone's working really hard to get this stuff up, so we'll just sort of see how it goes. We do have 6 teenagers waiting to grow up into adulthood, at which point they'll be massively helpful in getting all this stuff done. But we want to be able to make sure that we feed them. So as we continue on our playthrough here, our lovely little snow-covered village. Okay, I want a quarry as well. I thought I had built a quarry, but apparently I never built one. I've got an ore mine and a clay mine, but no quarry. So we're going to want to do that for too long. And we probably also want to make another little road. We have one road here, although it's really hard to make out in the snow, isn't it? So we might do another one here. It seems like a lot of people are choosing to go this way. So what we could do is extend a road, but we're going to save this area for farms. I keep thinking that this is some kind of elevation problem, but it's not. It's just the texture. Okay, anyway. Looks like this bad boy is just about to finish up. Small house construction complete. That is going to give us a few more... these are all builders. That's good. That's going to give us a few more people being born. A few more babies being born. Clear up some space. You can see here's somebody expecting a baby, and expecting a baby. So we're all just getting knocked up in here. It's great. Barn is done, so we'll have some bread in there before you know it. And this little shack's gonna get done. Boom. And then this thing is next, and we will be all, well, no, we'll still have the well, won't we? The well only requires 2 hammer strokes, though, instead of 34. This is a really cool model. It almost looks like a guard tower until you slap those, whatever you call them, arms of the windmill on it. So this guy is going to take grain and make flour, but not until we assign people to work in there, which we're not going to do yet because we don't have any grain farms. Right now is spring, so it's actually a really good time to get those grain farms up. But I don't think I'll have it quite like I want it in time. In fact, I know I won't. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to extend this area a little bit so that we have more room to farm, essentially. So we're going to do that by extending it out this way. I'm going to make sure we get... Oh no, see, I hate that. Now I don't get to see what it is that I did there because... Yeah, see, that's kind of annoying. Right? I can't even... So you can't, like, take your hand off the mouse button and then try to look around and maybe, like, do it a different way. You have to just go with your first paintbrush movement, I guess. So that's not a perfect tool, but I do appreciate the fact that it's there at all. So we'll get that done. That's actually only one really easy job, apparently, just to get that little hump flattened out. Now let's pause again here. Quite a large area, but is it large enough? I think we'd like to... I think it would be best if we could just extend the coastline out a little bit, really. See if that's possible at all. I think that that's doing it, but it's hard to see what's happening under the water. We got 12, 20, now we got 28. That's going to take a lot of work. 32, 37. But I assume this is going to stretch this area out quite a bit. And then from there we can sort of keep building it up, make it look a little more natural. because that's what I want to do. Just make it look a little bit more natural. Got some adults growing up now. Some teens growing up, rather, into adults. That's good. We should have another series of babies born here pretty quick. So we're definitely going to want to feed all these people. So we got to get this system up here. This chain. Got to get it going. Now you're starting to see how this is going to work. And I think if we were to extend this a little bit out, let's just make it, well, let's wait for it to finish. Okay, it's finished now. So let's just make it a little more sort of like natural looking. I think that's going to be good. And then just a little more natural looking out here by filling in some of that area so that it just looks like a little point and not some kind of weird like earthen dam looking thing. That's the goal anyway. So that's only going to take 11. That's not a big deal at all. Getting kind of low on building materials, actually. And I'm pretty sure there's no actual trader, but there's... What is this? Bridge stairs. Can do bridges. I didn't think about that. Anyway, this is what I'm sort of building up to, is the port. I believe the port actually allows you access to new technologies, or is it just new crops? I don't know. There's some tooltips that I've seen there that I'm not really sure how to interpret, so I'm excited to see what that does for us. Anyway, I think it is about time to build a little road here, actually. So, where is that road? That's here, okay. So we're going to build a stone path, and it's going to go right up through into here. So yeah, I guess it'll end a little sooner than that, and it's going to come down. It's hard to see with all these damn trees. I'd like it to come from here too, and head on over that way. Yeah, that's how I want it. Now, I don't see where it's going to connect. Okay. Here we go. Just to give a sort of easy way to get from center, this downtown, into this new area here. All right, cool. So I think it's time to finally lay down some farms. And I guess we're close enough to the barn and stuff, but probably should have thought this out better and put the barn in the middle, but whatever. Got the well also not too far away, so yeah, let's do this. I guess we'll do, no, not quite. Not quite level there, is it? Okay. We'll do 10 by 10s. And I think we'll try to do 4 of them. Tell you what, we'll do 3. And then we'll save that last space for our bakery, which is also quite a substantial building itself. I'm going to make sure I don't block anybody in here. Seems to be very easy to block in buildings without meaning to. And then why not also make this super accessible with a road? So I can't actually get in through there. Why? That's awfully strange. I can get in through this way, but then I can't quite. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever you say. I want to make this go up here to the mill. And as a matter of fact, it's not working. I don't know what's up with this. It doesn't seem to want to go over these little imperfections in the ground for some reason. I don't know why that is. All right, but I do want to make a ramp, I think, even though it's probably not necessary. a ramp would just be kind of cool here. So let's do a ramp from here on up to the entryway of... No, let's try this again. How about just a... Why is it got to be so thick? I don't want it to be so thick. And I also want it to line up with the path here. Okay, well, it's not going to let me do exactly what I want to do here. It's not letting me do it. So what's different? I don't know about a ramp. Or would it be better to just do a slope? I guess that might look kind of cool. Let's try that. Can I even... It's not letting me actually do it. Maybe it did it there. I'm not sure. Yeah, just maybe make it look a little more natural. I just want to be able to put a road there more than anything. Okay, we'll just have to sort of keep working it. It's summer, so I'm not going to bother planting anything right now. We are out of stone here on this one, too. But we do have our mill up, so... The building is almost full. What happened? This building, which is our barn, is almost full. Then a fisherman died of old age. We're starting to see people die of old age. Okay, so the barn's almost full. That's fine. We have another barn over here, if you must. So we'll be able to survive this winter, and then we can stick people in the wheat fields. All right. This little area is shaping up, though, I must say. It's going to provide us with some serious growth and expansion once we get it all going. I'm basing that off nothing more than my knowledge of games like this and all these, you know, my history of playing games like this. Bread tends to be a very efficient way to feed your population. I don't know if it is in this game necessarily, but I'm willing to stake my sort of success on it. It's also just really cool looking. Child died during birth, damn it. Okay. We have absolutely no stone, do we? I'll assign some builders so that they can get started on this stuff. I didn't actually realize that the farms weren't built. Derp. Okay, now they're built. But summer's much too late to plant anything. We really need some stone, don't we? I think it's about time we looked into building a quarry. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see here. Quarry. It's a lot of wood that we don't have. Looks like we might be able to sneak one in just right here. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, okay. Well, in that case, it's probably time we chop some wood, I think. I'm doing the wrong thing here. Here we go. Let's just clear away all these trees from sort of broad area here. No, that's a little bit too close to the apiary. Oh well. The apiary is not doing much for us anyway, to be honest. Alright, we'll just go all out with the builders here, let them get started on stuff. This guy's not going to have enough stone, obviously. But once we get that quarry up, we'll be able to start manufacturing our own stone. Perhaps manufacture is not the right word, but you get what I'm saying. We'll be self-sufficient in the stone department for a while. I have to say I enjoy how freaking small the stone quarry is. Because everything else in this game is so huge. And it's kind of reversed from Banished, you know. Banished has that gigantic stone quarry that you have to build, and it takes up like half the damn map. And once it's built, you can't destroy it, and then it also has a sort of finite ability to get stone, so it ends up just being a big dead spot on the map. But these guys are little, like tiny little things, and I really enjoy the heat map as well, like of the different resources. Let's see if I can. Yeah, right. You got the little heat map of where's a good place and where's not a good place, and it's different for all three, which is really cool as well. I enjoy that. I'd like to build a carpenter at some point. I still don't really know what a carpenter does. I've got pretty much everything else except for a carpenter at this point. So we'll see how that pans out. Alright, it's fall. I will be assigning farmers to these spots. I guess I can go ahead and do that. Well, we still need our 7 builders, so let's not. We did cut down a bunch of trees. See if we can nab any stone from anywhere so we can get this bakery going. Winter time is a great time to gather resources, because a lot of people are out of work, so you might as well just gather up the resources. Grab some more trees as well, please. Okay, that'll work. That will be plenty to keep these guys busy throughout winter, I would think. And we have a lot of people growing up now, which is great. That windmill looks awesome. I love that model. It's like they took a guard tower, cut the cannon off the front, and yeah, it's just really cool looking windmill. Alright, we still don't have any stone for this guy. This guy still wants about 200 wood. Got those roads being built, that's nice. I had forgotten all about that road building. I guess they require a lot of stone too. Didn't think about it. Can't even see it, man. It's like the texture changes and that's about it. Yeah, they should at least make it a little gray for people like me. I guess it looks more realistic though. I mean, that's kind of what a stone road would look like in heavy snow conditions, I suppose. Packed down like that. But it seems to be a well-traveled path. See, I guess I put it in the right spot after all. Still need about 200 wood. So we're working on that. How's all this cleaning up going? This must be ore, I would guess. Alright, so we should go ahead and place farmers here as soon as we think we start to see springtime. I'm going to want to go ahead and you know what? We have the 4 guys who aren't doing anything, so we might as well use them and just say plant wheat. And you plant wheat too, and you plant wheat too. And we'll give you each a worker. And so in springtime, these guys will attend to that, and they've got a well and a barn not too far away, and then they've got the windmill here, and all they need... This ramp actually looks pretty good. I think I'm going to go ahead and slap a road down there just to sort of complete the look. Do it bit by bit. No? Apparently so. Not enough stone for all that, of course, but all we need to start getting stone is to fill up this bad boy. And we've got all the wood we need. So yeah, we'll be able to start getting stone here real soon, and then everything else will be able to complete without doing too much scavenging around. Although if we could just grab some stone, it would be great. But I seem to have exhausted much of what was around. Yeah, I seem to have exhausted a great deal. Which is fine. Mainly just want him to finish this bad boy. Okay, it's middle of winter. We're waiting around here for stone mostly, although we're also out of wood. But this guy is ready, like just build him. I don't know what they must be prioritizing something else. Carrying food. Getting warm, eating. Okay, they're being lazy shits right now. Mostly builders, but some farmers too. $41 there, and looks like the bakery's gonna pop up too. Nice, so we all ready to go in the spring. We'll be ready to start trying to make bread. Of course, we're gonna need to hire some windmilliers. Windmill guys, whatever. 2. And then some bakers and some stone quarry people. And we're gonna be about tapped out on labor, aren't we? That's why we gotta let some of these childrens grow up. Some of these teenagers grow up. Maybe once we get the bread really rocking and we're comfortable, we have a large supply, then we really start an aggressive house building campaign. And our worries are behind us. Okay, quarry's done. I'm going to take away 2 builders and assign them to the quarry so that they can start getting some nice wood for us. Wood? What are you talking about? Some stone. Some stone for us. And then I suppose, I'm assuming the baker will probably just be 1 dude, but we'll see. And then we'll be all ready to go. I bet stone quarry is really dangerous too, so I'd like to have some free people, yeah. Okay, we're only going to take 2 bakers. Alright then. Oh, he also needs water. Well, it's a good thing the well is just right there. He's got no grain. Ooh, we can make all kind of stuff. Let's explore this. Fruit pie, milk, fruit, and flour. Vegetable pie is eggs, vegetables, and flour. Meat pie is meat, flour, and water. We could do that, especially if we threw down another hunting lodge. Honey pie is honey, flour, and water, which we could also do if our apiary would produce a little more. Fish pie. 25 kcals, that would be nice. Or just bread. Just good old-fashioned bread is going to be just 8 kcal, huh? So it's not super efficient just to make bread. Well, it might be efficient based on how much wheat I get. I don't know. We could... Let's start with just bread. Let's do a season of just making bread. See how it goes. And then maybe later on we'll switch it up for something a little bit more fancy. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, is it spring? It is spring now, okay? So, now that we've arrived at spring, I think it's a great place to take a pause and end the video. So, I'll see you guys for more feudal, life is feudal. Whatever the hell this game's called. Pretty Banished, that's what I'm going to call it. Now, seriously though, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I'm going to keep the series going for at least until I've gotten the port and sort of explored what that's all about. I don't know how much past that I'll go. There's still some things to do, though. Still want to explore the carpenter. I still want to see if I can do like livestock and stuff, maybe an orchard or two. There's still some stuff to check out. So we're going to be doing that. So I hope you'll join us, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.